Found Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
At what point of your career did you sense that one city, one team, and one coach were going to work out this way?
I don't know if there was any one point. I think every year it's not every year, but early in my career, it was every year I was trying to still figure out how things were going to work out, because historically things don't work out this way. You don't get to stay in one place, you don't get to play for one coach, you don't get to continue to win. It's just how it goes. So early in my career, I was still trying to figure out that path, and every turn and every point, it made the most sense to stay where I was, to be with Pop, to be in this city, to be in this team.
Tim Duncan has never won less than 50 games in any season except the lockout shortened season when there were only 50 games in a season. And that year he won 37. This is just nothing short of phenomenal. Since this man has arrived on the scene for the San Antonio Spurs, they have consistently, for more than 15 years, been a contender.
Some people have rightfully started calling it the Spurs style of basketball, the beautiful game. And when you look at the passing and guys back cutting to the hoop and sharing the basketball, you see basketball the way it should be played.
Kind of like my big brother in this league, you know. He always beat up on me over the years, and in the playoffs, every time we faced him, they kind of beat us. And he might be arguably the best power forward ever played the game. And what I liked about him is he's quiet about his business. You know, I said it before the series started. I think to both of us, it was never about making a brand of our names. You know, it was about winning games and competing for your fans, for your franchise. And it was never about any off-the-court deals or stuff like that. It was all about getting the job done and go home and rest. So that's what I always liked about him. He's a quiet guy, even on the court. He's really
first I'd like to congratulate the Miami Heat for being in the finals. You know, it's been a habit for those guys. They deserve a lot of credit, you know, from ownership all the way through the organization. And we're very, in somewhat still disbelief, but because they're such a great team, it really makes it worth it to us. It's just great satisfaction to be able to come out on top against such a great organization and a great team. But they're a class act, and they'll be back next year for sure. I don't think anybody would really doubt that. So congratulations to those guys for all their efforts. From our point of view, it's satisfying because of the work that we put in all year to get back to the finals and have this opportunity again, and it worked out. So we feel very gratified by that and humbled to have had the opportunity. That's all I've got to say.
Of all the championships that you won, is this one the sweetest?
It is. It is. For whatever reason, it is sweeter than any other. Whether it be because of the time frame, because I'm coming towards the end of my career, because I can have these two here and really remember and enjoy the experience. All those things make it that much more special.
This is what the NBA is about. The greatest basketball in the world, played by the greatest players in the world, in front of the greatest fans in the world.
I want to thank Tim Duncan for playing some of the greatest basketball of his career at age 38.
Yeah.
I want to thank Manu Ginobili for last night making the 2 huge shots that stopped the bleeding at 22-6, and then for posterizing Chris Bosh and following it up with that 3 that broke the game. That was the end of it right there. I want to thank Patty Mills for making so many huge shots all year, including those 4 3-pointers in the third quarter.